Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Oh, ready?
They'll throw 3rd and long. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Here we go.
They go play action with Stroud. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up.
To 2nd and 10. All right.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First toe to the game for James Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Cook trying this one up the gut. No room up the middle, none outside either, Brock, so give him just 2 yards on that carry. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Texans' 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A lot of game left, partner, but it would be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
Play action now with Allen. Buying some time right. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a James Cook touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this.
Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. First down, Stroud. Finds some time left. On the run, deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
From the gun, Stroud. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Christian Benford has it.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt. Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. And here's Jack Brownie to punt this one away. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Now begin with a run by Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh, ready? 19 Texas. 19.
To the air, Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Christian Benford has it. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Texans nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
On the quick.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Oh, ready? Swap. 11 swap. 11.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now, with a 1st down following that last play. A give to Mixon up the middle. Off to the races, middle of the field. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a one-score game in the 1st half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to it. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side, and we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Second and 6 coming up here. Now Allen off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that means 3rd down coming up. Enough from the pistol to cook. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Oh, Eddie. Hey.
Stroud off the play fake. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Rolling into enemy territory. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Oh, Eddie.
Here's Stroud. For a right side, caught by Jennings. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Will get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's tackled for a short gain.
See, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
They take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Texans will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
He's back to throw. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, there's Ray Davis. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Cook. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
The Bills with a punt team out there. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Oh, ready? 18. What's that?
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to line up in the red for this play back at the 8. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And they pick him off again! Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. They're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Oh, ready? 18. What's that?
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Now it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.